Right, hello everybody and welcome to the lab. Now, there's no intro, outro or anything on this video because this one is a deadly serious one. It really was deadly. This video is to explain a mistake I made when I was testing this and the excruciatingly painful consequences of those actions. Now what I'm going to do is show you the setup I had, obviously not powered this time, and I'll show you what mistake I made and explain the nasty consequences. Now, what I was doing is, if you've seen my prior video where it tests about the problem with this, it's having problem initializing. So what I was doing was checking the voltages coming from the transformer to the board. What I later found out is I should be checking the voltages coming from these because they are DC, but I went straight for the AC, being the idiot I am, or just not experienced enough. And so I thought this little lead at the back here comes from the transformer below. Looking at it, I thought, well, blue must be neutral and brown live. So what I did, blue live, I wasn't sure actually. Anyway, we'll go as orange or brown live and blue neutral. So I set it up like that and did some readings, and it was all going very weird. So I thought I'd find an earthing point. Stupid mistake. So it's not exposed at the moment, but there's actually an earthing lead under there. I had this board detached, so there's an earthing lead which goes to the chassis under there. I'll just put the probe in there to signify that. So that is actually now, being a complete idiot, that is now supplying mains live, boing, which I was unaware of, straight to the chassis. Now that in its own was not too dangerous. Well, dangerous, but I wasn't going to naturally touch it. And yeah, I was taking my readings, and for some godforsaken unknown reason I adjusted the position of the drive. Instead of doing that and adjusting it, for some reason I grabbed that side. You see that on camera? Yeah, okay. I grabbed that side of the live chassis. I had my rubber shoes on, no effect at that time, and then for some reason I did that. And that is when I got the most painful shock of my life. Started with the pain, although it was likely a split second, the whole thing just went so slow in my head. Pain shot up here, this arm instantly went into full lock on. The muscles just went solid and locked in position. I could not release it. Same happened with this arm. And then I felt the whole thing shoot across my chest. The pains enter my chest, and I thought, I'm buggered. Yeah, it was just excruciating pain going straight across my chest, and I yelled like I'd never yelled before in my life. It was the most painful thing I have ever had. At this point, I didn't know at the time, we checked later, we were running this off an extension lead. The fuse in the power plug to this blew, the extension lead's fuse blew, and the RCD in the mains downstairs tripped, cutting the whole thing off, releasing me. Because once AC has got you, it's got you, you're stuck there, you've got to be moved, pushed off if there's no fuses and they don't trip. So fortunately, due to science, I was saved any further. The after effects, well, I had, apart from the arms which were very sore, almost on fire, both of them, from the muscles being fully locked on and overextended because I was pushed up like that. I had headaches, pain shooting through the brain, the eye was on fire for a short while. These went away. The temperature was shooting up and down and just disorientated. It was horrible. It was bloody awful. I was going to make this video originally with a bit of swearing in to emphasise the point, but I don't think I need to. And that's why I'm making this video. Especially for the younger guys. Be bloody careful when you're doing stuff like this. I was in a rush to get this done and to get downstairs and watch some videos and have a few drinkies. And I just was not thinking for some reason, grabbed it wrong and I got bit. Luckily, I escaped. Apparently, I don't know how this works, but what I was doing, I was reading this, and I had this in the AC reading, trying to get to voltages. It's actually showing something now, which is scary. And what I should have, on this sort of setup, I can't see it. There we go. In this sort of setup, I should have had this in the current amp reading. Now, because I had it in this reading, according to Ash, this absorbed some of the shock of the current flow instead of me getting it. So my own ineptitude saved me a lot more pain. If you do get this sort of thing, it can cause a lot of problems. Severe versions can cause broken bones. It can cause cell death. Later your cells start to rupture in your body, and also internal severe burning. So you need, if you get a shock like this, you need to go to the hospital and get it checked out. I'm not going to tell you what I did, but if you're on Facebook, you'll know what I did. Yes, it was all over Facebook. So yes, extremely dangerous. Other lesson here, if you are doing this sort of stuff, don't mess with the transformer side, mess with the DC side once it's come out and it's been changed by the circuitry there. Try and avoid messing with the AC side at all. So yes, that's the point of the video. Do not mess with mains voltage. It hurts in the extreme, and I'm not kidding. It was several hours before things started returning to normal. My arms were sore until I went to bed about 5 hours later, and I got away lightly. So yes, if you're going to do that sort of stuff, be very, very careful and know what you're doing. I don't want to see any of my younger viewers, or any of my older viewers for that matter, or any viewers the same age, getting injured by this, because this stuff just is not worth getting severely injured for by mains voltage. So be careful out there. And with that, my NERG video, pickup video, is coming for the weekend, which you'll see this in actually, because that was filmed before this, way before this, so that's coming up. So thank you very much and take care out there.